A mí me dicen Kufa. Yeah. Kufa Castro. Yeah. It's 11-11, baby. Okay, it's how we coming, man. We coming strong. Yeah, yeah. Ella me deja entrar. Estamos bailando palo. Cuando sube el sol, ahí es que yo paro. Ella me dice cuánto y yo le digo caro. Pero tú estás tan buena que te lo regalo.
Going for a little bushwhack out to what I like to call Monkey Cave. Named after my son. So I'm going to go out there, resupply, check the modified bridge that we put up so we could do the river crossing even if the weather's really inclement or if the river is flooded. We're going to probably have some time to test out the jet boils and make some modifications to the it's a small boulder cave. Make a few modifications to the roof and maybe some of the sidewalls. Just getting out for the weekend. So we're on the north-south trail. And once we do the river crossing, that'll be about another hour of bushwhacking before we get to Monkey Cave. Just a small area of boulder caves and slightly ledgy area. All right, here's the water crossing we've got to make, and we've got a suspension line that's been put up here last year at some point. So gonna get a walking stick and get on over. All right, so this is the type of winching system you're gonna want to put on like a water crossing like this that you frequent, and you put a rope up. You kind of put the branch across and get a bite on it, and then now all you do is tighten this up like this, and you can feel there's some pretty dramatic tension on it, and then you lash it so that it doesn't unwind. You don't want to go crazy with the lashings because you want to be able to undo this if it's icy or snowy, and it's not holding any pressure really. So any type of granny knot or something that, you know, a couple of clove hitches should be fine. I've also got this tied off here to a vine. These vines are really strong, so it prevents lateral motion. And just a bite of rope, just to use as a safety line when you're going across. Doesn't look like much, but when you're here, it's deep and it's cold. All right, off to the cave. In the middle of the night, stay overnight. So what I've done is I've attached some reflective strips to the trees. I know it's not really eco-conscious, but if you're doing a lot of certain scenarios, especially if you know, bushwhacking, this is okay. No trail. Bushwhacking time. Alrighty, so doing a little bushwhacking here. Trying to head towards Monkey Cave. Got a general direction to go in. Come here about 10 to 12 times a year. But every time I get here, everything looks different. So the reflector system that I use for when I'm solo hiking, it's you know, it's very useful in the middle of the winter. Probably 10 degrees. Easily sidetracked in this area. So you'll be able to find yourself a way out. Usually you'd be leaving at night. So when you're as you're heading out, you're not certain of direction, you can kind of scan the area with your light and wait for it to reflect on a nearby reflector so that you can get some general direction. So, you know, you kind of up in this area, I don't know if you can see this, but this was put here about 2 years ago, and I use a small aluminum roofing nail. There's no damage to the tree. It's been here a couple of years, and it's a great safety precaution for solo hikers who are bushwhacking. So something to remember and consider. Right, I'm gonna head northeast. Hey, Susanville. Lots of downed trees in this area. You're gonna want to consider that when you do use the reflector system to get in and out. So just put that into your calculations. You might want to choose, you know, very healthy looking trees. All right. I think I might see one over there. Just demonstrating how useful this thing is. I think this walking stick's in the way, but there we go. Just demonstrating how useful that is. If you were lost and it was nighttime and it is cold, you know, really nice. This is the way in. And that one's the way out. So you're getting some direction in the middle of the night. Sweet. The other thing you can do, which these used to have, is they had numbers on them. So if you knew how many numbers you had to get to your destination, you're hiking in a couple of hours and you've got 20 of these out. If you got lost and turned about and you hit number 5, you know you're close to your exit point. You know, if you hit number 19, you know you're right near where your destination was and that you really got some backtracking to do. That's another thing to consider for bushwhacking or frequenting a cave or, I don't know, primitive shelter that you made that you kind of just like to go to and hang out at. All right, I haven't been here probably 7 or 8 months. It's been a while. Normally come a little more often, but it's certainly been a while. Seen a mocker in a little bit, but looks okay. Yeah, very ledgy around here. Really cool spot. Huh, just heard something. Right down there. It is hunting season and lots of deer around. And they're skittish. Nice. Always nice to know you're going the right way. Gonna head through that pass, and if I recall correctly, take a right. There should be some markers, you know, about 50 yards up, 75 yards up. Recent damage from Hurricane Irene. Here's the cliff ledge that I usually skirt. Yeah, there we go. Another one. Really nice cliff for rappelling or rock climbing. A nice crack right there you can climb up. Not really very difficult, but kind of cool for a beginner. Very scenic area. We're at the base of the cliffs and we're cutting across. There'll be two sets of cliffs like. I need my director. Where's my producer?
Yeah, you're right over there.
Huh?
I'm right over here.
You're over there? What are you doing over there?
Not being in the movie.
What, is your hair not done nice enough?
No.
Poison Becky.
Why is it Becky doesn't appear in the movie?
Yes, you were just the director. Okay.
Why is
I'm going to shut this down and get to the cave. We're almost there. Right up this little stairwell here. pull the cave, but kind of 2 levels to it. All right. Oh, the roof collapsed on it. Roof collapse. Looks like we got some work to do here, but there's an upper level right up in there, and this lower level you can kind of see would weigh in. So we had a roof and a wall here. Looks like I'm going to be doing some repair work. Yeah, got some repair work to do here. And there's also another entrance right in here. I usually head under this and secure some food up in that area. And we can sleep down, take a left turn here. Usually gotta get on your back to slide in there. But it's separate from this main area here. And you can actually end up coming out into this area and underneath this rock. There huddled up, sleeping. It's not a bad spot. Okay, so when I got here, the roof was totally dilapidated. So just tried to put it together as best I could. It was pretty ruined. So this is what we're looking at now. It's a little spot that we just come to hang out, cook out, have a little bit of a picnic. There's a couple of entrances into this, and it's so far off the main trail, and you got to do a water crossing that no one ever gets in here. But you can get up in that way. Goes up and around to the left and the right. You crawl in, and you can come in this way, building up a little bit of a firewall here to retain the heat. What happens is you light your fire or your stove up in here, and all of this rock right here just gets completely heated up, and you could fit 2 people side by side right in there, full length. Still have room for packs, and then cooking up in this area here, and all the reflective heat is going back into the cave and then reflects back over you again, so you're getting heat from all directions. Pretty cool. All right, there's also a second floor up above this that kind of cool. It's like a good spot to store some goods. And
fantasma que cuando camina nadie lo ve. Esta es la verdad. Como que mi razón aquí yo no sé cuál es. Y cuando me muera no sé dónde iré. Ay, no sé dónde iré. Kufa Castro. Yo soy un fantasma que cuando camina nadie lo ve. Mi razón aquí, yo no sé cuál